Hello and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. I'm Count Christo, and this is the Polite Poland playthrough. What we're going to be doing is politely but firmly refusing any request that we get from anyone. So if Germany requests some land that they for some baffling reason think they ought to own, we will politely but firmly refuse. If the Soviets request huge amounts of land that they for some reason believe that they should have, or if the United Kingdom requests that we join their faction, or anyone else asks us anything diplomatically except please spare our lives, you can take all we own, we're going to say no. So, the Polite Poland playthrough, we're going to see what we can do. The plan is to rapidly go down strengthen the Polish state towards revanchism, and then see if we can declare war against Czechoslovakia. Hopefully doing that should give us an edge in the inevitable war with Germany. When we ever so politely say, you want Danzig, you can have war. So the plan will be... I've looked at his field marshals. I like this guy. I think offensive doctrine is really good, but it's mostly good when you're thinking about having, oh no, I have too many men, I can't fit them all into this battle. And as Poland, we're very polite, but we're not especially militarized yet. So I don't think that's going to be our problem. I'm going to do something a bit odd. I'm going to say everyone becomes infantry. And then some of them, because of that, I did a kind of 10-minute test game, which is why I know how some of this stuff goes, but some of them, because of that, are going to go green. By green, I mean they're trained, their level is level 1, level 2, level 3. Some of them are going to go down to level 1, and all those ones that go to level 1, I'm going to just fire, basically. We're also going to start quite rapidly producing some towed artillery. More towed artillery than that, actually, ideally. That looks okay. Towed artillery is going to be the priority, followed by support equipment, followed by infantry. We're going to trade for some of the resources we're lacking. We're going to try and trade lots with France, because France, although they're not our friend, all being well, we will at some point politely declare war on them, but we do want them to do well against Germany at the beginning of the war. So research slots, I'm going to do the official standard triad of researchers. It's good to be back in vanilla Hearts of Iron 4. I do like vanilla, especially playing with research, which we were lacking in the Gotterdammerung mod. But yeah, so this one just gives you more production, more construction speed, and faster research time. These two, and in fact all of these, give you faster research time, as does this one. So you want to take them as soon as you can, and of course the earlier you take them, the longer you have them paying dividends. So yes, we're going to strengthen the Polish state. We're going to build some military factories, I think. I think these are probably the safest places, because we're going to be attacked from both sides, despite our polite nature at heart. We are going to get attacked, almost certainly. If I let a day tick, I think some of those should sort themselves out. I don't know why it's still showing that we need loads. There we go. Need 1 iron. I'm obviously not going to trade for 1 iron. That would be a horrendous waste of resources. Have some of these guys gone green yet? No, I think they need their equipment to actually arrive before they're going to go green. We are going to go fascist. Polite fascists, but nevertheless, unfortunately, fascists, because the fascist tree in the national focus tree gives significant recruitable population bonuses, which unfortunately, polite as we are, we cannot pass up. I'm disbanding all of those guys because we simply don't have the resources to train them. I don't think I'm going to do any training in this campaign, not at least at the beginning. I'm picking some of the less experienced guys to hold on this eastern front. The plan for our invasion of Czechoslovakia will be that we're going to try and push through this province here, which is hills, whereas all the rest of this is mountains. So we're going to try and push through those hills and see what we can do with that. So let's spread out a little bit just there. Great. Did I not just assign you to over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 provinces along there, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. No divisions in basic training. Of course we don't have divisions in basic training. We've no infantry equipment. Okay. Looking good. So we'll spread out across there. As soon as world tension hits 10%, as long as we've taken these 3 national foci, then we're going to be able to fabricate a claim on Czechoslovakia. I'm tempted to try and fabricate a claim on Austria as well. It would widen our front with Germany. Well, not by much actually, because this front will be with Germany. Let's see if we can go for Austria. It may not go well, but if it doesn't go well, you know, it won't take us long to power through the first couple of years. We can redo it if it goes really badly. So yeah, let's see if we can snipe both of Germany's early expansions out from under them. That would be very satisfying, I think. Right. Almost done on strengthening the Polish state, which is going to give us enough political power to immediately take the fascist demagogue. Will be very helpful to our plans of becoming phalangerist. I'm not sure what it's called, but there's a special name for Poland. Begins with an F. Yeah, militarism, which gives us 2% more recruitable population, which is very handy. There goes the Spanish Civil War. We want this to end ASAP, because the second it ends, it'll go over 10% world tension, and then we can start justifying our war against Czechoslovakia and Austria. We need about 66, 67 political power to declare both of those wars. Looks like the Republicans are pushing in a bit this time. That is unusual. Ooh, they took Burgos. That is very interesting. So we're going to go straight for mechanical computing. We're playing the long game here, so we're going to take all the research tech ones. Looks like I was all excited. I thought the commies might win. We don't really have a dog in this race. It doesn't matter if whichever wins, because either way they're not going to like us, because we're going to be all neutral and not taking any sides and politely requesting that we be left out of things, and people are going to less than politely refuse. I have a sneaking suspicion. I contemplated declaring some wars up here. I have decided against it, I think. The Soviets are going to declare war on us, and then quite shortly afterwards annex all three of these via event. At least that's what normally happens. But I think the line we hold against the Soviets might end up being this river here. So we may just ignore those states up there. There's militarism, there's revanchism. Revanchism, incidentally, is a very cool word. It means a desire to reclaim lost territories. A kind of shame at having lost land. It's a good word to describe Germany after the First World War. So in this case, presumably it's talking about the lost territory of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, which at one point spanned this whole area, as anyone who plays EU4 will know. They often blob. No, it looks like the nationalists are winning, as always. Well, that's a bit more boring, but oh well. As long as they win within the next 50 days, I'm laughing. Sorry, 40 days, I meant. Come on, nationalists. Come on. They're not going to do it, I don't think. We've got another 30 days. I very much doubt they'll make it in time. There's our next political advisor. We're going to go straight for the military theorist, because we need some more army experience as soon as possible. We're going to create a new division. I also missed division management. We didn't do much of that in the other campaigns. So this is going to be our infantry division. There we go. They desperately need engineer support equipment. Support artillery and engineering companies. Those two are the bread and butter of any good infantry division, in my opinion. We're also going to give them a new icon so we can tell them apart. We're not going to switch these guys over to them, I don't think. We might later on, but first we're going to train 10 of them. There we go. I fully don't expect those guys to get any of their equipment for quite a while, but that's fine. They can sit. As long as they're training a bit, that's fine by me. What shall we research next? Radio is always good. Yeah, let's get some basic defensive infantry. This row is all about defensive, these four here. They're often pretty good to have if we're going for some early wars, which of course we are with our Czechoslovakian neighbours. I'm not sure how this works into the whole polite thing. I guess they sent us insults or something. Or Czechoslovakia can be like, I don't know, just a generally rude country. We're going to go for prepare for the next war to get some land doctrine bonuses. They're going to be very helpful. We're going to stick with the Grand Battle Plan doctrine, I've decided. It has some fantastic bonuses, not least in how much planning and how much entrenchment you can get. Entrenchment is very, very powerful. You would think that trenches were a thing of the past, but no. The Second World War is all about trench warfare. That's the secret to winning Hearts of Iron 4. It's all about trench warfare, as I think I demonstrated quite well in my previous campaign when I held this line against the Soviets. It's all about holding the line. There's the Olympics that Germany just hosted. So what's the next thing that we do? Yeah. Oh yeah, well, we've got a minute here. Mods. We're running with pretty much the same mod pack we had in the previous one. The only cheaty, quote-unquote cheaty one is that we have unlimited army experience cap. I don't like the arbitrary 500 caps, they just bug me. So we've got rid of that. The entire mod list will be in the description, but that's the only one that I think can be considered at all cheaty. But of course the AI gets the same cap as we do, so it's not like we're giving ourselves unfair advantages. We're in Iron Man mode, we're in normal difficulty, we're all the difficulty settings are set to normal. I don't really like letting the AI cheat at all on difficulty, it just bothers me. Now come on, we need the fascists to win as soon as possible. The quicker they win, the better our early wars are going to go, because the quicker they win, the higher the chances that we get our wars off over here before Germany does the Anschluss, which is the union of Austria and Germany. Now, the next tech, I really want this additional research slot, so I think what I'm going to do is just rush that, just take these 5 in sequence. We could go down towards... We're definitely not going to seek accommodation with Germany. Oh, we can take defensive and militarism. I thought these were exclusive. Oh, my mistake. Okay. Well, that's good. Requires nationalism. We definitely want that at some point, because that gives 20% military factory speed. But I am going to rush this research slot, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Because that research slot will, that's a 33% increase to our research speed. That's huge. So Italy hasn't got involved in this war this time. The typical German and Soviets have sent in their boys. Let's get some more infantry equipment. One more infantry equipment, and then we want some more artillery. It might seem odd getting artillery at this point, but I'm going to add 2 pieces of artillery to every single one of these divisions, and I'm going to take away one of the infantry, so we'll need less infantry than it looks like, and more artillery than it looks like. I believe Barcelona alone is enough to make them capitulate at this point, and taking all of these is not. So what they really should be doing is just take this province, take Barcelona, don't muck about down here. Just push for Barcelona. Come on, I need you to win faster than this. I desperately don't want them to do Anschluss before we have a chance to occupy all of Austria. What's their national unity like? 50%. So we should be able to just take, maybe just Graz. Gauze? Isn't Gauze down here somewhere? I swear there's a place called the EU4 called Gauze. It's down here. Anyway, we might just be able to take Vienna and make them capitulate, which would be fantastic. Come on, nationalists, push in. There's mechanical computing, and there's our infantry, and there's our dispersed. Fantastic. It is November. So what I'm going to do, this is a good tactic to know. So we can save up to 30 days of this, right? So if we started doing this now, we'd be 0.09 years ahead of time, right? We don't want to have to do that. So what we're going to do is wait 30 days and then start it, which means we have 30 days saved up, and we don't pay the ahead of time penalty for those 30 days. So we're going to try that. I'm going to get the industrial concern so that we can get them even quicker. Yeah, so we're going to wait until it reaches full, which will be the 25th of December, because all the months in this game are, I believe, 30 days long, which is a bit odd, but there you go. I'm not complaining, I'd rather it was that way. It just makes it overcomplicated otherwise. Okay, the anti-Comintern Pact. So Germany is basically wanting us to say boo Soviets, and I'm going to refuse because I'm saying boo Germany and boo Soviets. But, ooh, the threat of communism. So we've just said, no, I will not join your anti-Comintern Pact, and then we get the threat of communism. That's funny. So we are now to 52% fascist, so very shortly we are going to switch switch into, I think it's called Phalangerist Poland, or something to that effect. 28, 29, 30. Ooh, and there's the treaty. Perfect timing. Okay, so we're going to take construction and disperse 2 and improve. We're going dispersed, incidentally, mostly for the production efficiency retention, because that, combined with that and all these, gives you 100% retention, which means you could switch from artillery to anything and keep all your production efficiency, which is mind-blowingly powerful. So we're going to do that. Oh, we do have some. I didn't realise we had so many planes. We're going to deploy all of those to Czechoslovakia, of course. Right, so now we're in a position to do this. Huzzah! Justify on Carpathian Ruthenia. And how much are we going to need to justify on you? We need 33 to start justifying on them. And these guys are doing industrial effort 2. I have no idea which order they take their national focuses in. It might be their next one is Anschluss, in which case it will be a total waste of 33 political power. But it would be pretty glorious, I think, if we could snatch all the places that the Germany is trying to get. And, you know, Germany is going to do all these complicated things to try and... The fascists demand referendum. If the people want it, we'll hold a referendum. There you go. We are now. How do you think you should say this? Phalangerist. I think it looks like phalangerist to me. Anyhow. What was I saying? Yes, so Germany's going to do all this careful political manoeuvring to try and annex these two places in order to not start a world war. And we're just going to go, nope, and storm in and take it all. I think that's just too good to pass up. So 33 there, justify war goal. So we have 165 days. That's 2.5 focuses. Focuses are 70 days each. 2 and a bit focuses. So please, please don't take Anschluss next. The future does indeed belong to Phalangerist. Phalangerist. I should just decide, shouldn't I, and stick with it. Okay, we're going to call it Phalangist Poland. Phalangist Poland. Let's go with that. How's this training coming? Oof, not very well at all. We still need lots more infantry equipment. But there's construction too. That will help. I'm not doing motorized, incidentally, because there is one here, which gives you a research bonus for motorized. So that we should probably try and get to that pretty sharpish, because we need some motorized so we can get field hospitals going. Let's get radio. That's a very important technology. Helps you reinforce into battles faster. There are gamey ways to get around that, but you know, if we can avoid being too gamey, we should. Okay, in a couple of days here we'll find out if we wasted those 33 political power. I'm hoping we didn't. I'm really hoping we didn't. But let's see. Yeah, so the way this is going to go, I mean, you know, best case scenario doesn't look good. But come on. Yes! Okay, so there's this one and then there's one more, which hopefully won't be Anschluss. Best case scenario, we take over Czechoslovakia, we take over Austria, and then Germany at some point is going to say, oi, give us Danzig. And we're going to politely say no. And so we're going to have to fortify. I'm probably not going to fortify this area. I'm probably just going to draw the line here, if I had to guess. This area is fortified in some places with level 6 forts, which is very nice. So we're going to defend there. And all being well, we might create a pocket with these guys. If we can push in here, here, and here, that would be pretty good. That's just hills and woods. There's no mountains to have to push through there, which should be good. We'll create a pocket there, shorten this front line. And of course, I think England will guarantee us. Well, will they? I don't know. It might be that the way we're going to declare this war without England being in England's faction means that England will never end up at war with Germany for ages, which would be very inconvenient. I'm going to keep going with my plan to rush that research slot, I think. Why are we a bit behind on this? On our national focus compared to Germany? Maybe they have a shorter one than normal. I'm not sure. How short are we on equipment? Oh, we need 7 more steel. Okay, I'm prepared to trade for an extra 8 when we need 7. That seems reasonable. Another technology done. Better production efficiency cap. That's always good to have. Let's get better artillery. That sounds good. Ooh, no, wrong one. Okay, so we're going to add in another artillery in here. There we go. So now, oh, we're not even short on artillery. That's fantastic. And as soon as we get up to 5 again, I'm going to take one of the infantry out of each of those divisions. In fact, since we're so ahead of towed artillery compared to infantry, I am going to switch over all of these divisions that we have here to the artillery bearing divisions, because that's going to reduce the amount of infantry equipment that they need. So there we go. This is our initial division. We're going to want to add in field hospitals and what's the other one called? Recon companies. I like both of those. These divisions are hugely better. If you look, the soft attack for these is 144, right, compared to 54. It's a big, big step up when you add in artillery. So all of you guys, if I switched every single one of you to these guys, it's going to take 2,000 towed artillery. Okay, we can't quite do that. But how about if we switched half of you? Still can't quite do that. How about just 11? Oops, switch them to themselves. That won't work. There we go. Okay, so we can afford to do that. And that's much better. And that should help with the infantry deficit as well, actually, because it takes less infantry to put together our... Is that true? These take 850 compared to 900, yeah. So these are actually cheaper. These ones are cheaper in terms of infantry equipment. That's nice to know. Okay. Let's get some tank research done. I do want to be using some armour divisions in our forces. I think that would be very helpful. What we're going to try and do is add in, it will look like that when we're finished entirely, with 1 extra armour, which just gives us a little bit of armour and a little bit more breakthrough, both of which are very, very powerful modifiers when you use them right. Deploy units. Okay, so these guys... Oh no, I set the wrong units training. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's very annoying. Well, we'll be able to win this initial war with Poland, no trouble anyway. But that is very irritating. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Okay, so 400 down there. Extra military factory out of that focus, that's nice. How close are we on this? Ooh, not far at all. Yes! Okay, they went treaty with the USSR, so we are going to be able to declare war on Austria. Now the question is, how much tension is it going to cause when we declare war? Because we mustn't let tension go over 25% while fabricating a claim. What that might mean is we have to hold off declaring war on Czechoslovakia for a little while we finish fabricating the claim on Austria. There's the claim. Okay, so it's going to cause 5% world tension, but we're at 28. So that's okay, as long as you're not just about to declare war on China. Chinese border incident. How much national world tension caused 1%? Oh, we're going to be at 24% world tension. We are cutting it close. So we're going to cause 5, putting it up to 23. They're going to cause 1, putting it up to 24. And then we're hopefully going to be able to finish this fabrication and declare without a big war breaking out. So, as I said, this is our point to push through, so full-on attack just there, and let's just probe at these mountains just to see if we can push in there as well. Looks like maybe. I'm going to run it nice and slow. They're trying to send us volunteers. Very important, if you're running this exactly as I am, say no. Say no, because that will cause world tension, and we cannot afford 1 single % of extra world tension. Okay. This is looking pretty good. They're pushing in a bit here, but I suspect we will actually be able to hold them because of our entrenchment. Okay. Looking pretty good. I'm liking this initial push. It's faring better than I expected, actually. I thought we'd face at least some fairly stiff resistance here. There's radio. I don't use radar stations much, especially not as a small country, so we're not going to bother with that. Oh, blimey, I totally forgot about getting some army doctrine done. We're definitely going to do that next. I'm surprised we managed to push through these mountains so successfully. That's very good. Let's keep pushing in here as quick as we can, Yep, keep pushing in. We want to blitzkrieg them as quick as we can, because we need to get these wars done, because the sooner we win the war, the sooner we can start using their factories for our own ends. And once we can really get going on using their factories, that's when this is going to win. We're holding fine down here because we're holding in the mountains. This looks a bit dodgy, but I think we'll probably be okay. And even if they do push in a little bit here, it doesn't matter much, really. Their national unity is only at 70%, so I think if we take Prague and Pilsen and these ones, then I think that should be fine. And we're cruising through here. One of you should probably stay there to hold the line. You can go there, and one of you should stay there. Same logic. So we've cut these guys off from the rest of the country in just a second. Once I can push in there. Okay, let's see how quickly we can do this. Let's just send one division up there. And half of you there, half of you there. Perfecto. Keep pushing in there. Did we hold? Yes, indeed, we held up there. That's great news. We're struggling with this one. That's odd. Can't be happy with that. Keep pushing there and there. I very much enjoy manually controlling all of this. Let's get an infantry expert. They're very useful. Yeah, I very much enjoy manually controlling everything. You can be so much more effective than the AI is when you take the time to manually control your own divisions. I'm going to spread out a little bit there, like that, so we cut them off without having to win that fight there. Ooh, although they appear to have left this bit open, which I don't like. Ooh, there we go. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Okay, U6 are coming up here. Looks good to me. Still holding. Okay, there we go. So we split them in half. Now, all of you guys are the ones assigned to this army. And if you two could push in there, then I'll be able to spare one of them to go there. There we go. Glorious. Now, just finish off these guys in this little pocket here. There we go. Now, keep on pushing. Speed is of the essence. We're going to declare war on Austria. We ideally want to declare war on them in 7 days. By which point, they won't have even done the Chinese border incident. Wow, this is really fast. This was very good, very good. The problem is also, we need to declare before we win this war. Which sounds odd. But, ooh, will winning this war cause too much world tension? It might, you know. That's a problem. That is a problem. If we win this war and it goes over 40% world tension, then these guys are going to be allowed to join a faction, and they will join the Allies. Which would be a little bit of a pain. What have you done up here, guys? Don't leave a province open. There's nothing I can do about it now. Those guys might even get overrun. No, they're only going to be there in 3 days. That's fine. They should get there in much quicker than that. I'm hesitant to actually end this war now. I don't think it will cause 20% world tension. I think we're going to risk it. Do we risk it? The other thing I could do is just surround Prague and not actually take it. Which seems like a waste, really. So to manage to do this so quickly, I really want to make the most of it. Push in there, finish them off, and then I'm going to start. So we don't need to declare straight away. Justification's finished, but we do need to. We do need to start getting a planning bonus on this border, if at all possible. Oh no! None of that. If I declare now, then it won't matter, even if they do join, because they won't be able to join the faction. Oh no, they will be able to join the faction. But these guys are both... Oh no, these guys are democratic, so they can't join a faction till 80%. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to delay the victory here, which is irritating, but I think necessary. So what we're going to do is hold there on this front. These guys... Not counting up here, we are going to push those guys over. But these guys are all going to pile on to this front here and get their plan going. And to declare war on them before we win this war before we win this war. That should work. Okay, we need more infantry equipment, then a bit more artillery. Actually, we also need a lot more support equipment, because I'm about to add a lot more support divisions to all my all my armies. Ooh, looks like they've pulled out of this area. That's probably wise of them, but too late, I think, at this point. Let's pull those guys down here. Amelia Earhart disappears. Historical option. Doesn't always go that way. Let's push in a bit there. Okay, you and you push in there. Finish those guys off. They're totally pocketed and surrounded now. There's not much they're going to be able to do. I ideally want to declare before this Chinese border incident, because there might be something funny going on, and somehow we get more world tension from it than we should, which would be very, very irritating after I've so carefully organised the world tension to be just how I want it. You two, get over here. You two as well, yeah. Strategically redeploy down here. Let's push. I'm happy to shorten this front wherever we can. Just not actually take Prague. Okay, I'm going to do it now. Let's declare war on them. That causes 5% world tension. But as long as it doesn't go to 40, we're okay. Keep pushing in there. That's it. Okay, so begin the push against Austria. Ooh, it's not such a good attack. Got an hour tick before you can tell them to stop for some reason. Why can't I tell them to stop? There we go. U4, that should do it. See if we can cross this river. Yes, looks like we can. Good. If you guys could come down here, please. And let's not let these front lines get all mucked up. There we are. Okay, leaving one guy behind. These two push in there. Third. Another coming in here. You can go there. No. Stay there. Go there. I think if we take Vienna, it's possible that they'll just fall instantly. So maybe we should angle for a quick push on Vienna. Let's not push across that river. That's not very smart, really, now I think of it. If you guys could come down here, that would be much appreciated. Looks like we're destroying them on the eastern front, which is nice. That's good to see. Okay, you stop there and go back that way. You come in here. It's looking pretty good. Okay, but with these two wars raging, both going very successfully, I think this is an excellent start to our Poland playthrough. So I'm going to call a halt there. Thanks very much for watching. This has been Hearts of Iron 4, and I'll see you next time.